You know us.
But yeah, we're getting into one that we've seen many a time over, Danbi versus Chef. This has become a weekly occurrence almost, and oftentimes it will happen either in like winners finals or winners semifinals or like losers finals, like somewhere very deep in the bracket where
top 8.
Something like 4th place or better is at stake in some way.
Yeah, that's the issue. Like if this was an essay, what?
Beastly beat Yanni too, so
God.
Big win for Beastly.
Shokia was just walking out of here like disgruntled, saying, "Oh, Beastly has to fight Yanni," and I was like, "It could happen."
It's all because I told Beastly he's gonna lose, because every time I tell him that, he wins a lot.
That's the whole issue, right? Like I think that's what Beastly feels when somebody gets a huge lead on him. He goes, "They're telling me I'm gonna lose. They think I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose." He simply doesn't. Well, he beat Yanni. That's crazy.
And it's this matchup between these two players I find interesting, both of them being Shockwave champions. It's come to my attention that I've said before that Danbi hasn't won an on-stream Shockwave, which, you know, if you ask me that now, I would tell you that's not true, because it isn't true. Danbi has won on-stream at Shockwave, but I also find it fascinating that at every off-stream Shockwave, he's won them. Every single time.
The consistency is just like more prevalent in our brain stems.
Yeah, but he has won on stream before. So too has Chef.
Maybe even twice. I can't remember the second time though.
At least once.
It feels like it.
At least one. That's why I just said before. I left it ambiguous.
Oh, certain, yes.
But we know that he's done it at least once before, and it certainly will not be the last time, because Danbi's just that damn good.
Maybe even today, now that Yanni's in losers.
Can be a tough matchup for him. I mean, once you get to winners finals, right? Like all bets are off. You've made it this far. You've proven that you can beat more or less anybody, but first step, beating the guy in front of you, that's Chef, and he is oftentimes seems to be comfortable in this matchup.
Yeah, at this point, he's making the calls that like you really only get to make on somebody after playing them a lot of times. Like those call-outs on the armor and like the drift afterwards, like it's just like person-to-person knowledge. Once you get past the player-to-player, character-to-character.
Like I said, these guys, you know, they've got a lot of person-to-person knowledge. This is where it like gets so fun to watch these people, because they're not just going to die to like the normal random fishing for throwing out the character stuff, right? Chef right there, yeah, he got the forward air into the down tilt, but he had to set that up by knowing that Danbi probably wasn't going to drift to the ledge and then would catch him landing on the stage. But Danbi fires right back, even stocks 2-2.
Yeah, seriously. When you're watching two players that play each other a lot at this high of a level in a region like ours, like a hell region that is, like it becomes like 1/3 is likely to be hit by the basic confirms. Like there becomes like a mix-up every interaction. It's wild. All right, coming in here though, looking at the disadvantage here, I'm seeing Chef took 92 flipping% in a row, despite it becoming an even game for a split second there.
Yeah, Chef, man. I mean, like, sometimes you're playing Falco and you get comboed a lot, and especially against Yoshi, that'll happen. But you get to hit back just as hard, especially once you get some of that rage. But there's that double jump armor coming through.
Yeah, that's the Yoshi special. And I think at this point, Chef has like accepted that he's just not going to have long combos against Yoshi. It's just the trade-off of like having no up B and just jumping instead.
Well, and again, like Chef's probably not going to lose this set if he does, because he doesn't know that Yoshi's going to be able to break out of the combos, right? It's just going to be off of simple mistakes that happen in the moment, like that high side B, which Chef has, you know, a habit of doing pretty often, because you can get good combos off of it, but you shield that, Falco's good as dead. Yeah,
basically. If you're anywhere beyond like 70%, you're going to get hard punished. Okay, that could be a forward air. Ooh, but he air dodges through it. This is what we mean. Yeah, Yoshi's best option there is a forward air.
The early damage Danbi puts on in this matchup, like, consistently is so impressive. And look at him just fighting for every inch of the stage. Just doesn't give up even a little bit. 2 stock in game 1.
Fighting for an inch, he gives you a centimeter. He says, can you make do with this? Best I can do is 1 millimeter. Here you go. Take that percent.
He is just one of the most consistent players out there that you'll find.
This is bonkers, yeah. I think it's like might just be built into his DNA as a person. Like I haven't seen him act different ever. He's just constantly just this jolly dude.
He is like one of the most chill people in the entire scene. Like it doesn't matter who you are. You can walk up to Danbi and just have a pleasant conversation with him.
Yeah, like I will never forget like when I didn't even know him, and I just like posted a Smash Fest I was having, and he just showed up. I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing here? And then he's like, let's talk about characters.
The guy loves Smash Brothers, man. That's all you can say. Chef, well, now he's fighting from down 1, but you can tell that he loves this game as well. I mean, just the exuberance with which he plays at times, right? Like when he's on, He is on.
It's so on. When he is on, like, power levels go beyond. Oh my goodness. And like playing Falco, like that's just like an I love Smash character.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh
I mean, you gotta lap out your combos. Barely able to live that forward smash, even all the way across the stage. But Danbi, burning all of his resources, does not leave himself open for the opportunity to edge guard. Now Chef will try to reversal that, but the nair out of the side B.
I really, like, I got hit by that side B for certain. But
every
Danbi
time.
puts it out, just like it's almost like a shield. Like the heel of your boot is your shield now. Okay. Not recovering high with those side Bs anymore, like you mentioned. He's like, okay, I'm not getting away with that. Not against Danbi. And the way he falls off, even I didn't expect that.
But here he is. Again, I feel like, man, Chef, I feel like every time I watch a Chef game, it is close between him and his opponent, especially at the outset of a game.
That is the beauty of it, yeah. Like, because Chef will only extend himself as far as is not risky, usually. Like, he'll, like, go a little too crazy, and then he'll pull back saying, okay, that was a little too crazy. Yeah. It's never just on, and then he never turns it off.
See, look, the lasers are so crazy. Oh, he's just going nuts.
Precisely. Oh, my God. Ooh. Ooh. Pulling up with the Niner, but wait a minute. Modern technology versus the dinosaurs.
And yet, who do you think? Well, I mean, that's literally just Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet.
No, so
that's
true.
That's what we're watching right now.
Yeah, like the professors in like the lab coats, but they're wearing like the jungle clothes. It's great.
Literally, their names are just offshoots of the Spanish words for past and future.
I cannot get enough.
Pasada and futuro, and then it's sada and turo.
I'm like, all right. Awesome. I'm so excited.
Dude, Chef? The perfect angle.
That was gorgeous.
I can't believe he sweet spotted the ledge like that.
Yeah, especially on Pokemon Stadium. This is like one of those stages that kind of just screws over everybody.
Like, you will get pineappled.
But you will, inevitably.
Chef not cooking with the tropical fruits. Instead, he's cooking with gas. Get back on stage. Danbi with the nair across. It is such a grind to kill Yoshi sometimes, man. And Danbi, just, again, so smooth and steady, finally gets that stock gone.
Yep. He's going down a very well-paved road. He's gone down it every day of his life. Google Maps is not a necessary addition to his travel. Ooh.
He does not walk a lonely road. But he does know every single road, so.
And let's look like the highway to hell for Chef right now.
62%. I mean, I just looked up the set history between these two. 22-8 for Danbi, evidently.
Yeah, that's about what I would expect, yeah. Because like whenever I see Chef and Danbi, I'm like, Chef might win. It's like a, like toss of like 2-3 chances.
I mean, the game count is pretty much a perfect 2-to-3 ratio. Like it's almost always, it feels like a 2-to-1 or something between these two, or there's like some sort of trade back and forth, like a 3-to-1, 3-to-2.
Yeah, I think the times that Chef does win is when he just pops off and he really surprises Danbi. But the more you surprise him, the less he is susceptible to being surprised, which is the problem. I feel like that ratio is going to grow.
You have to save it for the moments that really count.
Yes.
I mean, it's just the pop-up aggression from Chef can be so big, but this up tilt into the up air.
Even bigger.
Plenty of it from Danbi tonight. Lots of clean kill confirms on deck, taking a 2-0 lead.
Oh, yeah. Up tilt the matchup. Yoshi versus Falco. Chef versus Danbi. But no one's tilted.
I'm actually, I'm interesting. I'm looking more into the set history. Chef, his only wins have included at least one Danbi game win in a set.
I see.
And ever since, I want to say for quite a while now, I think pretty much since post-quarantine-ish, there have only been a couple of sets where Danbi's, blanked Chef.
Yeah,
so
like
these
victories.
These two almost always get one back and forth.
Oh, no! What in the world? Oh, God! Well, speaking of blanks.
Definitely supposed to be something like a B reverse laser. This is going to be tough to recover from.
Yeah, but it's like these moments can make champions, or it could just make your, routine 3-0.
Which is, again, between these two, anything but routine.
Yeah. It may be like a regular 9-to-5 shift for them here at Shockwave 110.
Yeah.
But what an unfortunate start. To a game 3, too. Like, this is your last chance. And then,
on the ropes. And then you just take a swan dive over the ropes.
I think we're saying a surrender. A swan dive, yeah.
That sucks for multiple reasons, but also, again, normally there is back and forth between the sets between these two.
Always, yeah.
And this is one of the first times in a very long time that there has been an O in the column for either of these. But that's Danbi looking rather dominant in that set.
Super dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of insane. Like, Chef went into the kitchen that day to cook eggs, but those were ostrich eggs this time. My God, it was just a little too big for his plate.
Yeah. So
Regrettable
Danbi
game
Grand
3.
Finals.